Okay, students. Today our topic is chain conveyors. We all know that the term chain conveyor means a group of different types of conveyors and used in diverse applications. It is characterized by one or more multiple strands of endless chains that travel entire the conveyor path, driven by one or a set of sprockets at one end and supported by one or a set of sprockets on the other end. Materials can be conveyed or carried directly by the links of a chain or on specially designed elements attached to a chain. Now there are various types of chain conveyors. That is, number one is apron or pan conveyor. Now apron or pan conveyor, as I have mentioned already, this is a diagram of apron conveyor or pan conveyor, and this is the most common type of chain conveyor. It consists of one or more strands of endless chain, usually link plate roller type. Now the carrying surface of the conveyor is composed of a series of plates or shafts that is called the apron, which are attached to the lengths of the chains through cleats. Now the bed is created by the aprons is used for carrying bulk materials as well as unit loads, as I have mentioned here already. Now you can all see the diagram of a pan conveyor. The materials carried by the apron is discharged over the sprockets at the driven end, and the conveyor chain with apron comes back empty on the return journey. These are generally slow speed conveyors with a speed range of max to max 20 to 35 rpm. Arrangement of typical apron conveyor, and that is already shown. And the application, generally apron and pan conveyors are used to perform severe duties of conveying large quantities of bulk load such as coal, ore, slag, rock, foundry, etc. These are frequently used for feeding materials to large crushers, breakers, grinders, and similar machines. Specially designed aprons are used for conveying unit loads, coils, hot forgings, etc. Part of an apron conveyor may be running through a liquid or water bath for washing the materials and then allow the drainage of the liquid from the wet materials. Apron conveyors can have flexible layout to follow the combined horizontal and inclined movement in the same vertical plane. Now the aprons can be flat and spaced apron. Let me be here also. The aprons can be flat or straight spaced apron. It might be corrugated apron. It might be special types of apron. This apron type conveyor can be of three types. I have already told you. Number one is flat spaced apron. These are also called slat conveyor. And the next one is corrugated apron. And the third one is special types of apron. So now let us discuss about flat spaced apron. Conveyor with rectangular shaped fat steel or wooden slat aprons with small gaps between them, providing a flat surface for carrying unit loads, are specifically called slat conveyor. Some other designs of flat and spaced apron with cleats for carrying different spaced objects. Yes, this is a slat conveyor. Now corrugated is Corrugated apron. Next one is, these corrugated ones are the most common type of apron made of formed steel with front and ear edges beaded so that one overlaps to other to form a continuous bed of or trough bed. These overlaps are made so that during turning of a chain conveyor over sprockets, the apron ends move relative to each other without creating a gap for leakage of the materials or a jamming of adjoining pans. Corrugated aprons or pans may be fabricated as cast from or gray or malleable iron. These pans are designated as leak proof, especially for carrying fine materials. They are shallow, deep, hinged. Deep pans may be used for carrying materials at an inclination up to 45 degrees. Now the third type of flat belt conveyor are special types. These are used in special applications and are uh, too small to be discussed in limited space. Some of the typical examples of 4-compartment cast metal pan used for pick casting. Beaded aprons are used in sugar mills, and when deep loads are carried on an apron conveyor, stationary side plates called skirt plates and are provided on both sides to fix the conveyor frame. Now another type of conveyor is car type conveyor. This type of conveyor consists, actually I am missing a few types. Let me discuss about car type conveyor first. This type of conveyor actually consists of a series of small platform cars propelled by an endless chain running on a closed track. Yes, and there are, the first one is this, and another one which I have missed in the flat belt type conveyor, that is called crossbar or arm conveyor. This type of conveyor consists of single or two strands of endless chain in which to which are attached spaced, removable or fixed arms. Those are called arm type conveyors. And the arms may be replaced by shelves or trays to support packages or objects to carry them in a vertical way. So this is what you are seeing is a cart type conveyor, and it is also called carousel conveyor or pallet type conveyor. So this is conveyor as a starting, where we have discussed the flat belt conveyor, and within that cart type conveyor and other parts. Now from the next class we will cover the flat top chain conveyor and trolley conveyor, that is from here onwards we will start, and from the next day we will start from trolley. So today itself let us close our video right now, and please study well and stay safe. Thank you very much.